My name is Lobsang Tenzin Neki, and I have a rare privilege of serving as the Executive Director for the Center for Contemplative Science and Compassion-Based Ethics at Emory University. This center is formed primarily to develop and disseminate a program known as C-Learning, or Social, Emotional and Ethical Learning. Social, Emotional and Ethical Learning is a program that really is a product of His Holiness the Dalai Lama's vision. His Holiness has been working for many years to promote some basic human values through education because of his extensive interaction with the scientists and the educationists, as well as the health professionals and people from all walks of life. What His Holiness has realized is that the modern world today perhaps is paying excessive focus to the external development and to some extent has neglected the inner development. When it comes to human well-being, the external development alone may not be sufficient, and we are seeing some indications of that, of course, that even the most prosperous nations, where the material development has reached to the highest kind of heights, but still we see the many mental problems and many problems that people are facing, particularly like when it comes to emotional problems and particularly in the most prosperous and developed countries, we still see many problems that people are facing when it comes to emotional problems like depression and anxiety and sense of loneliness and like that. So what it indicates is that external or material resources alone are not going to be enough, and that we need the inner values like compassion and kindness, and how we manage our emotions and the greater self-awareness. And this is what His Holiness has for over almost 4 decades now has been encouraging people to incorporate in education, and particularly in the last several years, His Holiness has taken a particularly strong kind of focus in not only writing about this, for example, Ethics for a New Millennium and the Beyond Religion. These are the books where he brings the rationale for why there is a need for secular ethics, what he calls the secular ethics, which is really the education of heart and mind, secular in the sense of universal or inclusive of all religious faiths, but also of those who do not have any particular religion. So we have this wonderful opportunity. We had this wonderful opportunity for the past few days here at Drepung Losel Meditation and Science Center to offer the workshop on C-Learning for about 59 or 60 educators from Tibetan school systems, as well as from various Indian school systems, and some from Nepal as well. And it is a program. This workshop was co-organized by the Department of Education, Central Tibetan Administration, and Emory University, and Drepung Losel Meditation and Science Center. We have been very honored to be able to offer this center. My colleagues Jennifer Knox and Krista Tineri, together with Geshel Hatola, we feel very satisfied with the workshop, the way that the participants were attentive, that how they engaged in the workshop.
So I'm happy to attend this social, emotional, ethical learning here at the Drepung Losel Contemplation and Science Center. And it is the ardent wish of His Holiness to promote universal or secular ethics, because in the whole world, as we make more and more material development, we are neglecting the inner qualities, inner values, And as a result, we are seeing so many different upheavals, problems, disharmony and so forth. So in order to solve these different problems that we are facing today, we must inculcate universal ethics. And that universal ethics should not be based on one particular religious system. It should be based on our common experience, common sense, scientific findings. Okay? So we have been organizing this science workshop several times. So this is, I think, the fourth or fifth such a science workshop. And in this workshop we have around 60 people coming from diverse areas, from Bombay, from Delhi, from the teachers, instructors are from America and various parts of India. So I'm quite optimistic that such get together and explaining the need for, in fact, not just need, but urgency of such activities must be felt by people, and so there will be greater awakening among the people, because it is primarily related to how we all, irrespective of your religious background or any background, how we can all as a human being must live together by exploring those good qualities which will bring us together.
So my name is Jennifer Knox. I am an instructor of sea learning in a high school, but I've also been an education consultant on the project since the beginning. And I'm here in beautiful Mundgod to share my experiences in the classroom, but also provide an experiential learning, a collaborative learning experience for the participants here. And my personal goals for the workshop are to be a vehicle for my students' voices. So I recognize there's a deep, deep hunger within my students for this work, and I feel that their voices are the most powerful vehicles to understand the process of sea learning. And this process is quite deep and rich and textured, so my desire is to translate that so that participants can see the capacities of students to engage in very deep learning about these topics.
My name is Shubhali, and I work as a personal effectiveness coach. So what I do normally, as for my work, what I do is I work with individuals and I work with social organizations, social entrepreneurs. I basically do two things. One is helping individuals understand themselves. And a lot of what we've done here in the workshop today, in the last 3 days and for tomorrow, what we'll be doing tomorrow, the social emotional aspect is what I work with individuals, and then I also work with the organization as a whole to again understand how to develop capacity in people. So I've already been doing a lot of what we're doing in the workshop. What the workshop has helped me with is put terminologies and a proper structure to everything. I also feel the curriculum that sea learning offers, that's going to be very helpful, because there are direct activities that you can just pick up and use them. There are also a lot of lesson plans that are already there, so which would help me to be able to do my job much more better and in an effective way. So I'm really looking forward to using a lot of the resources that we're going to get from here. I also feel this is my fourth day. Yeah, this is my fourth day, and I feel like I've been here for a while now.
Yes, my name is Krista Tanari, and I work with the Sea Learning team at Emory University to help develop their curriculum and teacher training for that project. And I've been involved in social and emotional learning for the past 20 years. I've worked with many different kinds of schools, youth serving organizations, and educators. So the sea learning work that's coming out of the Emory University team is sort of a development and culmination of the work that's been going on in the social emotional learning field for quite some time. And it integrates social emotional skills with attention skills and also ethical discernment. And so the framework involves compassion, awareness, attention, and engagement. And it blends all three of those at the personal, the social, and the systems levels so that we can help people build skills in all of those areas to make a larger impact of compassion in the world.
My name is Dawatundu. Yeah, I'm from Balagubi at Disvi Balagubi. I'm teacher, class 7 to 10. I'm teaching social science. In my view, so in 21st century, the C learning is the only answer to solve all the problems of humanity. So this is, I feel like this through this workshop, I came to understand. We have a sharing session during every tea break, lunch break, yeah, like this. So it means that all the participants are ready, they are excited, and they are agreeing that they are learning very superb.
To the C curriculum about 2.5 years ago when Geshe-la and Jen Knox came to Bombay to present it to schools there. I thought it was a wonderful program with great potential. I'm very excited because I see an immense possibility of facilitating this program in various schools, specifically in the area I live in, which is Western India, because I find that teachers might require some amount of support and hand-holding as they roll out this program. I also would like to acknowledge and thank Drepung Monastery here, who has been extremely hospitable in providing us with the space, and they've been very, very kind, and it's been an amazing experience with wonderful people here, and I have to say that I would like to come back for more workshops.